everyone. I am Nathan, but the truth. There's the old saying, mine enemy's enemy. And I'll go a little step further and say, mine enemy's enemy is not necessarily my ally. You have to be very, very careful when you are at war. When a whole government is systematically terrorizing you as a people. We live in sheer terror in the United States. I'm not going to lie. I won't allow anyone to come at me with a lie. Something about, oh man, shoot, it's the freest country in the world. It's a damn lie. I'm in one of them right now. Okay? You don't have freedom I have. You don't even know what freedom is. Sadly, in that movie Roots, Kunta, he tried to make another play for freedom, and he got beaten so bad, and the fiddler, his heart broke for Kunta. And he looked at Kunta, and he said, Kunta, why do you keep running away? And Kunta said, I want to be free. I want freedom. And he said, what is freedom? See, Fiddler was, by all appearances, probably a septuagenarian or an octogenarian or whatever at that time. And he was born into slavery. He didn't know what Kunta was talking about. So he asked him, what is freedom? What is freedom that it's making you do this? And Kunta couldn't answer him. And me, when I left the United States, and I traveled to several countries thereafter, and when I got to the Philippines, I was blogging, and I wrote a blog, and I had said, oh man, the freedom, I'm just so free, and it's just, I found my peace. And a brother asked me, man, what are you talking about? Freedom. And I told him, I said, I can't explain it to you. That's like a blind man, me trying to explain to a blind man what a rainbow looks like. It's an impossibility. You have to literally see it and taste it for yourself. You guys in America don't know freedom. These brothers, these passport brothers, y'all think they going out looking for women? Yo, when I left the United States, it was 5 years before I even dated anybody. 5 years, can you imagine? All these beautiful young women running around here, looking at an old boy like he's lunch. And so many of them are that way. I have a friend right now. He just got here. That man ain't a bit more interested in trying to hook up with anybody. He is just so, oh man, you ought to see the way he posts and he acts about this freedom that he has found, that he's enjoying. You guys, it's bigger than the Passport Bro movement. We've been Passport Bro in it ever since the military started traveling, been going about. Guys been hitting other countries, and they come back home and they try to tell people, and they just don't believe them. Because you want to believe the lies of Western media telling you how these countries are. These countries are very beautiful, very peaceful. Freedom abounds. And you're in the United States. When I left, it was that moment when I crossed that threshold that I had entered into heaven and just left hell. I'm not lying to you. And I know you guys be trying to talk to these folks going these cruises. They're not leaving the United States. That cruise ship is United States. It banners the flag. Okay, that's not. And when they go to these resorts down in the Caribbean, that's not leaving the United States. You're on a resort. You're not even allowed to go into the town and socialize with the locals. You have to pay them high prices there at that resort. I mean, super high. Y'all spending some money. Try to go down there and walk among them locals. You'll never go back to another doggone a resort again in your life. I don't do resorts. I go to hostels. When I go places and travel about here, I stay in a hostel. You stand amongst the locals, you're living amongst them, you're interacting amongst them. It's very safe, peaceful. You need to understand that going forward, because I'm getting ready to get into your situation of living in terror, and you have to align yourself with allies, and you need to know who would be most likely to be your ally. See, now, I look at, let's talk about Iran, the way that the West is going after Iran. They went after Iraq like that. Iraq was the most westernized country in the East over there, okay? They were. Oh my God, they had women. There was no women's limitation on women rights. Remember, their number one person they went after to kill was a scientist, a female scientist. They called her Dr. Germ. She wasn't trying to create biological weapons. It's just that she had the knowledge to, and they needed to kill her, okay? Because remember, people with melanin don't use their knowledge, technology to kill masses of people, okay? She wasn't ever going to be doing that, but see, that's the mindset there. They went into Iraq, decimated that place. 100,000 Iraqi women gave birth to American soldiers' babies. Now, do you think that little Arab Muslim woman laid down willingly with an American who had just killed her daddy, her brothers, her mama, her grandma, grandpa? She just decided to just have sex with him? No, they were raping him, videoing it. CNN, okay, ABC, CBS, okay, all of them, they videoed it. They seen them soldiers going crazy on them young girls, impregnating them. Now, let me tell you something. Every soldier in the U.S. military had to drop DNA for identification purposes of war, in case bodies are mangled or whatever. They will not use that in reparation for claiming those children that they fathered, because some of them are 20, 21 years old, adults, married and having kids of their own. And they are the product of rape. Okay? United States isn't going to open up that, start taking them DNA tests, pay them people for what they did to them. Nope. But that's what's coming to Iran. And see, Iran is their enemy, but not necessarily your ally, because Iran wants so badly to be part of global white supremacy. See, Iran, they're not, don't call them Arabs. They're not Arabs. They are Aryans, and they are the true Aryans. They have no desire to fight against the West. They're doing everything they can to keep from fighting against. They want to be a part of the West. Okay? So just because the United States want to decimate that damn country, take out their whole infrastructure, and then start raping their women and killing them, they still aren't ready to let go of that crystal ball. They holding that crystal ball too, okay? But now, let's take Russia. I'm sure the Russians would love to see the fall of the West, United States, and all of your They'd love to see that because they've been fucking with Russia for years. Okay? I think the only reason that Vladimir Putin haven't reached across the waters yet because he don't know who to talk to. Because he's okay spending a lot of money, okay, trying to fight the U.S. via high tech and all these other mechanisms. Okay, he's trying to fight back. Yeah, he interferes with the elections and stuff, you know, and Trump and his allies and minions, they all think that they got a love affair with Putin. Putin don't give a fuck about them. They're too ignorant. Putin want to talk to somebody like me. But Putin want to say, hey, listen, you know, you serious about what you want to do? Yeah. Think Kim Jong-un don't want to talk to somebody like me? That's why he brought Rodman. He thought that was an intelligent black man. That was a fool. Brought that fool over there and entertained him. But he wanted to show me and brothers like me, hey, listen, I do want to talk to y'all. But he could only get the stars, the athletes and those type of people. Okay. Cuba. Okay. That one fool, he went over there and what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one married to see, I can't think of these people's names because I don't watch their entertainment and stuff. Anyway, went over there to Cuba. Old boy went over there to Cuba to look stupid. Because see, they're talking way over his head. Okay? They want to talk to somebody. They just don't know who. They're not my enemy. In fact, they ain't done nothing to no damn body, okay? They ain't invaded nobody's country. They ain't went on a murderous rampage, okay? They ain't done none of that stuff. But their countries are being attacked. Think Venezuela don't want to talk to somebody? Venezuela is one of the richest countries in South America. I think it's South America, not Central America. Venezuela. They have all that oil, riches, okay? And the United States has sanctioned them and caused a blockade, caused their people to starve to death. They running up north for food. It's not supposed to be, okay? They want to talk to somebody. And I'm just letting you guys know, I'm going to be talking to them if they're willing to talk to me. Because see, we have issues. And don't say that's a bad thing, because I watched y'all's boy Trump get up on national TV before the world and beg Russia to help him. How come you can't do that? Them South Africans back there in the 80s fighting apartheid, those young black kids, and Desmond Tutu was leading the way. They went before the world and said, hey, we need some help. Somebody come and help us, because the United States was against them. And countries started stepping up. You have every right to ask for help. You're under a terrorist attack. So don't be all shaking in your boots because I'm willing to accept some help. But I have to be wise to the fact that mine enemy's enemy is not always going to be my ally. Okay? Because they have ulterior motives. And some will stand right with me because they're just like me, under attack. So don't be shocked when I go calling out for my brothers to stand up and help me. I love you. I am Nathan Robinson, and I am back quiet.